just got off the water with the first trip with the PA17. I just want to start out by saying this is not going to be a review of the PA17, but this is just like my first impressions and just my thoughts on the PA17 and solo. I've been out on it in tandem mode with my wife when we first got it, but I just wanted to make a quick video on how it performed and solo by myself and my first impressions on that. I gotta say I'm very impressed. I actually brought the motor and the battery, which is a deep cell cycle battery. It's like 50-60 pounds, so I had a lot of extra weight with me, but I forgot the remote to the trolling motor, so I couldn't use the motor. I was stuck with just one Mirage drive, and let me tell you, that thing, I didn't really notice that much of a difference from a normal PA, like a PA12 that I've had in the past. It's a little bit slower, but it's not drastically different. That's saying a lot because it's 5 feet longer and 8 inches wider, and about 125 pounds more, about twice the weight almost. And yeah, that thing in solo mode, you know, I had my H crate with all my fishing gear. I had 5 rods with me. And I was sitting in the center position, and I had that deep cycle battery and everything like that. So there was a lot of weight on there, but that thing just cruised through the water. The GPS on the depth finder was saying I was going right around 3 to 3.5. If I really wanted to get it, like get into it and go fast, I could get that thing up to 4 and a little bit above 4. And it was semi-windy after I got out on the water. It got blown around a little bit, but not a whole lot. When I stand up, obviously, it got blown around more, but that's true with any kayak and any pro angler. But yeah, my first impressions is that thing is a straight beast on the water. I was expecting it to be about 2 miles an hour with one Mirage drive. That's why I brought the motor, because I wasn't sure how I was going to perform by myself with it. But yeah, the thing performed awesome. At 3.5 miles an hour, that's basically what I get out of a PA12. And you have a ton more room. Now, you know, there are negatives compared to the PA12. It's a lot bigger, it's a lot heavier. You absolutely need a trailer with it. So there's that, but it gives you so much more room. It just glides through the water really well because it's so long. It tracks okay. I would say better than the PA12 because the 12 doesn't track very well, but it tracks okay. I never used the skeg today, so I probably could have got blown around less, but it really wasn't getting blown around all that much anyway. And you can straight up stand up and walk around on this. The PA12, you can stand up and it's super stable, and you can flip around after you get used to it. But I guess, I don't know, it might be me coming from using an Outback for the last year and a half. But man, that thing was super stable, and I could literally walk to the front, walk to the back, spin around, do everything I needed to do. It's really cool and a really nice kayak to use solo. I want to test it a little bit more solo and actually to do a full review. Man, it worked awesome, and I'm very impressed with the PA17 in solo mode. I love my Outback, but I could see myself using this thing quite a bit now. I was going to use it mainly as like a boat, and when I'm not going by myself, or when I take a buddy or my dad or my wife, my kids, stuff like that. But man, after using it today, you're high, you're dry, you can sit and stand super easily, you can walk around the freaking boat. There's just so much room, like you have space for everything. So would I recommend it? Yeah, but I mean, it's super expensive. But for the people buying a PA360, it's really not that much more expensive. I mean, you're talking $5,000 for a PA14 360, and you're talking $66 for this new. So it's about $1,500, $1,600 more expensive, but you're getting a whole hell of a lot more than you're getting, like boat wise. You don't get the 360 drive and whatever, but you get 2 180 drives. You get 2 vantage seats. You can take people with you on one boat, and I know you can do that with the PA14, but this, I mean, both people have a lot of room and it's super comfortable. I got this PA17 on a used rental demo. There was a couple issues. I fixed all the issues. I got it for $2,800. So I am just super ecstatic about that deal and everything. I was a little worried because there were some issues, but they fixed a couple of them, and then I fixed the rest of them. Just some cosmetic stuff that I redid that I wanted to look right, like the handles and decals and stuff like that. And it needed a hatch liner and stuff like that. But man, let me tell you, it was so worth it, because after fishing it today, it's like you're in a bass boat. But if I would have known it performed this well without the motor, like solo by myself with just a Mirage drive, I probably wouldn't have got it registered. I probably would have never bought the motor. I mean, yeah, those things are nice. But yes, I am very impressed with the PA17T in solo mode. I definitely want to use it a lot more now, especially in the colder weather, because you stay higher and drier. The Outback is it's kind of a wet boat, you know, especially with any wind, you're going to get sprayed, or any waves, wakes, anything like that. But definitely impressed with it. Definitely plan on using it a lot more. It's an awesome boat, and if you can find one used for a good deal like I did, or if you had the money to buy one new, I mean, I would highly recommend it as of my first impressions. I am going to make a review video after using it a little bit further, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it then. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video of the PA17T first impressions. There's not a lot of content out there about the PA17T, so if you want to see more about it, I plan on making a bunch more videos. I've already made a few, so hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos about the PA17T. I also have a compass and an Outback, so basically anything Hobie, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel. I do a lot of project videos, a lot of DIY, a lot of rigging,